Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much, Ziyu. Many good things, of course, but also a lot to say. we can start. So because we don't have a lot of time, I will start from some overview of what we have to work on, and after some details, we will try to work on it. Okay, so the first main thing is the structure of the piece. I think we should take a more effort to really deep look what is the Polonaise, what should be the tempo. I think your tempo is quite fine. It's because, you know, Chopin, he was very strict about tempo in this kind of, yes, Polonaises and traditional, we can say, folk, yes, dances. So it's very important not to play too fast. Your tempo was quite good, but there were too many changes sometimes without reason, yes? So to keep the character of the Polonaise, you know how it looks like the Polonaise as a dance, you know? Yes, okay. So we should, to keep it elegant, to keep this in character, we cannot change too much. We need to know exactly which part. When we even change the character or tempo a little bit, it should be very, done very wisely. So that's very important. So we will talk about structure and tempo in general. The second thing is technical thing, that many things when you play are not so exact with the articulation, with the definition. Like we should, all small details, when we have, for example, small legato, we need to play it very strictly how it's, yes, like all the notes, they need to be there, they need to exist. Sometimes you play, oh, for example, you have the, even this. Oh, I will just, even at the beginning. Here, you play, like you go, and last notes are not exactly like they should be, yes? They all need to be good quality, yes? For example, we need to hear all the notes, and it's very often when you play that sometimes you miss some, for example, slurs, some lines, sometimes you break it somehow, yes? When you try to, I don't know, you just want to go, yes? To play further, and then you miss some really important things which should happen, like there, yes? So also that will be the thing we will work on. Next thing about the technique is the sound. Sometimes it was too, like this, harsh, yes? When we start the Polonaise, it's very important. Of course, it's important in the whole piece, but yes, the quality of the sound. We cannot play like you know, you want to, oh, you are not nice for me, yes, to the piano. No, we should treat piano very well, yes? So we never use this kind of sound, yes? We try to never use it. We should be here as flexible as we should feel. Yes, piano needs to, even in forte, and especially in Chopin, should sound very nicely, very round. Also in all the melodies, when we have the melodies after, yes, when we have the chords, we need to remember that every time when we have the melody, when we have the line, it should be like we are singing, yes? Our fingers are singing, so it's important in chords also to have the more of the fifth finger, but to, you know, to really build it with a nice sound, because if we will play too much, you know, like aggressive sound, very aggressive, piano will not respond. It does not nice sound, yes, to listen. And it's in forte, but as well it's in piano. When we have this fragment in the middle, or at the end, we can say this, yes? Yes, this one. It's piano, of course, that's nice, but also we need to, this piano needs to be very good quality. Yes, we cannot play. And then a lot of left hand, and actually we cannot understand what is the idea, yes? That's one thing. And last thing we will discuss, of course it's the last thing, I hope, there are contrasts. Because I think there are not enough contrasts in your playing. Everything is in the middle, like we have forte, we have mezzo forte, sometimes we have small crescendo. And we need to have more of these differences because these differences are building our piece, yes? So we need to have, when you have crescendo, you need to start less. Yes, always, or here. Yes, we start less and we build the crescendo. We are going somewhere. The same is with diminuendo. There always, there must be some direction, yes, in our playing. And it's everywhere. And also contrast, I mean, try to do contrasts by color, by dynamic, not always by tempo. Because this is the Polonaise. So, of course, some pianists feel, for example, it very well, so they can do here rubato, something. But if you are not sure about your idea, it's always better to play more simple way, and all the contrasts, not to do too many, like even in this fragment, yes? This fragment in the middle. Not with the tempo that you stop, you don't want to do a contrast, so you stop. No, you do contrast by your hand, yes, by the difference in touch, yes, you play another dynamic. Not always stop and, okay, I want to show something other, so I will slow down and then I will start, yes, not this way. Okay, so that more or less. Now let's go through the piece and we will work on some details, okay? Yes, so yes, start from try to find very nice round sound. And remember, when we have this, we need to remember it's Chopin, but also the piano is instrument which needs a little bit more singing up, yes, sometimes. So more of fifth finger, yes? Yes, let's try few times to find a good sound. Very, very flexible. Because you see, you do like this. Try not to push the piano so much. Try to just without such effort, because you push so much. Yes. Try just play with your natural weight. Just like start and not this. Yes, just natural. It can be not so. Now it's more important it to be nice sound than loud, okay? Yes, and here we have already, what is another very important thing? We have few elements. Each element needs to be very nicely played. So we cannot play, for example, and then something. Yes, no, we need all the elements. So first octave, then legato. We need legato, then we need to hear, and then it's a slur. Yes, so, oh, sorry. We need to play it very precise. You cannot play. Just feel it, pam, pa-da-da-da-da-dum, pam, pa-dum. Yes, all the elements very exact, okay? Like with singing, you use to do it, you use this flexibility, yes, of the hand. You use this nice sound. Let's try. Okay, but here we need a little bit more legato. Legato, oh, sorry. Something is, it came down somehow. Uh-oh. Okay. So we need legato, because you play. You know, this is between, legato is when we have some connection between the sounds, yes? So we play 4 sounds, 4 notes. They are each good quality, but also they are, between them is something. Don't play like without connection, yes? We need this tension, okay? You remember that pedal should be just addition, yes? Should be something which is helping us, but it isn't the main thing. The main thing is legato with fingers, yes? So here we do legato with fingers, yes? And then if we want, I would add like a little bit of pedal, yes? But let's not do something like this, okay? Yes, here, because you don't use your natural legato, yes? Look, your finger is doing this movement, and that's fine for some kind of articulation. When we have staccato, for example, we need to have very active this part of finger. But here it's not needed. Here we want to go by legato. We don't want to play because when you do this, you lose your just natural weight, because you do some not so important movements. Okay? Now try to play it legato. Okay, and nice sound. Yes, nice sound. What is the goal of this phrase? Because you played it opposite. This is, and here is accent. Like here is something, this note is important. So here is crescendo. Yes, like help yourself with left hand too. Like both hands, they need to do exactly what is written. Because we are not saying about something which is like, for example, in our imagination, yes? We just want to play what is exactly written. Okay. Okay, see you, and one thing. My question is, where was the crescendo? Because I heard a little bit you play the crescendo, but not so so exactly, yes. And the second thing is do crescendo and do small. You can do small rubato, but not too much. Okay, try to do it to prepare this beginning with crescendo, like with your fingers with crescendo. Okay. Okay, very well. Now let's just try to play once more. We will go further. Just once more the beginning, okay? Because I want to see once more to control these elements, because it's very important, actually, the beginning of the Polonaise, yes? The entrance of the Polonaise. So try to, all the time, care of nice sound, yes? Especially in forte, and try to build just what is written, okay? Yes, and now will be third time, so we'll play even more. And nice sound. And now crescendo. Okay, but okay. Now I think it was you understood more or less what I was saying. That's very nice. And now this is very important. You can see at the beginning, yes, of thema of the Polonaise. Yes, here. You can see many small slurs, yes, many lines. So there are two very important things. We need to play very precisely all these small slurs with this tension which is there, yes, so we need to play not pa 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 pa, we need to really play, yes, for example, this. And all the other slurs like this, but at the same time, we need to think long term. So we need to think about the long line. For example, here, we have many elements, many slurs, but they are all together. They are like one big thing, yes, here. So we take care of every slur to be very, what we were talking at the beginning, very good quality, each sound, yes, very good quality, very singing, but at the same time we need, we don't stop, yes, we go with the phrase. So that's very important, okay? All the time also to have the same tempo, because before you are changing the tempo, maybe a little bit, but still. Yes, you need to have in your mind that some people are dancing, yes, for example, the Polonaise, and you need to keep them in rhythm. You cannot change so many. Okay, so let's try. Yes, from here. And this is why I said about these slurs, because here, for example, there is a pause, yes? We need to do breathe. We need to breathe also, yes? That's why the phrasing is so important. Okay, but why you lose a little bit the energy? I feel like you, for example, here. Like you already, oh, I'm so tired, I played already the first line. Yes, when you have still so many to play. So like we need some energy, which is, you know, this dancing energy. When you dance, you don't do like, oh, I'm barely moving. Yes, you have some energy to do it. So don't give up already here, okay? With the character. And nice sound, nice. No, but remember, here it's para, it's two elements, pam, pa, pam, breathe, pa, pa, para, pa. Also with your hand cannot be stuck to the piano, like you have the pose, but oh, no, I'm there because I'm afraid to just do a brief, okay? One legato line. Crescendo. And now crescendo. Okay, but I miss some of the energy here at this scale. It must start less. Yes, and with really big crescendo, okay? Because your crescendo is a little bit like you give up at the end, okay? So we need to feel somehow the direction, okay? Better, better. Okay. But I'm sorry. But the chords. This is, we are coming to forte. Yes, we were in forte, now we're coming to fortissimo. So these chords, each of them need to be very good quality. Yes, each of them good quality, and we need, I know that's chords, but we need to have the same legato as we, yes, so we have, between them, it must be like this, it must be very connection, we don't play with not nice sound, yes? That's not the way. So try to play this line, even in the chords, okay? So legato, not with, of course, a little bit with pedal, but mostly with your fingers. Stay. Almost. The thing you of course you will work on it. It's mostly how you play these chords, because you play like this. Like this mostly, and we need still to sing and to have some flexibility, yes? And good pedaling at the same time. Okay, but we will go further. Okay, you will work on it after. Okay, let's start from here. Okay, here nicer sound. Okay, we can. Yes, we need. Yes, we need singing sound in the upper register. But the same tempo. Elegant. And left hand is also helping with nice sound and good quality. Okay. Here we will just play because we need to hurry up. So we will play another elements. Here you more or less know, yes? The same tempo. If you have problem with keeping the tempo, you always can try to play a few times with metronome, yes, and just to be organized, well organized. And the most important thing, quality of the sound and what is written, so dynamic articulation, yes? Okay, so let's, here I think it was quite good, just this element, because sometimes you played it, sometimes somehow you missed some notes, yes? So each note is important. They are not, we don't have notes which are not important. Okay, and now I think this was also not so bad, but let's try now this fragment when we have this, okay? Because for me it was too much pedal and the staccato. Here you can use actually this possibility of your fingers. Here you can have active fingers, what you had before when it wasn't needed, yes? So, so let's try once more, because the quality of the staccato wasn't so good, and also quality of this line, because of course we know this is not easy, yes? We know it's not easy, but we don't want our audience to know it as well. So here, we need this quality, which we talked before, is good sound, and all the notes with some direction. Yes, but here also the same. Yes, with like more flexible, like use just nice sound. Yes, like you. Yes, because you are somewhere, you know, you are somewhere in the sky when you play. You are somewhere in the sky. Try to be in the keyboard. Yes, in the keyboard, not like we are flying. Yes, no. We don't want to fly so high. Of course, we can fly, but the first thing is we need connection with the keyboard. So our fingers, the sound must be very good quality. Staccato as well, okay? In the and this is actually we must hear it. Of course, it's not the main melody, but because it's a rhythm of Polonaise, yes, it cannot be something which is not pa pa pam. It must be very exactly there. Okay. So here in this fragment, you will know. Very good, you need to have the melody in very good quality and also some direction with crescendo and very good quality of staccato with more control of this staccato because it's too somewhere in the sky. Okay, and last thing we will discuss is this middle, this part. Let's try to play it, okay? And let's try to play it in one tempo without stopping. And very deep sound, okay, deep sound, nice piano. And when you want to do a contrast here, do it with your fingers, with the color. Don't do it by stopping, okay? Let's try just this. Why so much? We need. I told you this. So we try to play in one tempo, okay? Not so much. But are you sure? Are you sure this is piano actually? Because here for me no. Maybe in the end of hall I don't know, but that's not a piano. You know, piano. It's kind of this dynamic, yes? We don't want to play and call it piano, yes? No, a little bit less, okay? This is the moment in the Polonaise when we relax, yes? It's a little bit different. And the left, yes. Change the color, change the color. And don't rush, but don't rush. And here, and here, it was interesting for me, why this was so much, yes? Pam, pa, and immediately, yes, not so much. Okay, and let's try, let's try just last time, okay? Here, try to find also some pianissimo, like good quality pianissimo, for example here, yes? Not all the time the same. Oh, better. sforzato is always depends on what is near the sforzato. It's not the sforzato, so we play loud. Yes? Now we'll start the crescendo. It's very important now to build good climax with crescendo. Okay. Yes. So remember about this. Yes, we need some direction in the music. Okay. So do you have any questions? Everything is clear or? Not yet, okay. Of course, you can ask me whenever you want. Thank you very much, Ziu, and congratulations. Thank you.
Dziękujemy bardzo. Zapraszamy na kolejną lekcję, którą poprowadzi pan magister Maciej Wota z Uniwersytetu Muzycznego Fryderyka Chopina w Warszawie, a studentem w czasie lekcji będzie pan Jakub Hanuszkiewicz, który wykona mazurki Fryderyka Chopina op.